So hello everyone, welcome back to more Final Fantasy X Part 2. I am the Black Show, and today we're continuing our series of bonus videos. Today we have a look at the Fiend Colony. This is the hidden dungeon in the Mian High Road. It requires you to send a level 5 Chocobo to there to explore. That will uncover the entrance for you. It has been a while since I last did this dungeon. I think our party composition should be fairly okay for this, but it's a bit of a tricky dungeon for its own reasons. If the Fiend Ruins is, the ruins of the ranch is awkward because there's no map, this is awkward for different reasons, but we'll talk about it. Also, it should be noted as well as make our way over to the Mian High Road, if I can find it correctly. The AP egg that I found in the ruins that gives triple AP has gone immediately to Riku. Because God knows that she knows it, because the Alchemist dress fee is one of the most expensive dress fees to max out in the entire game by a significant distance. Mainly because of like its items of free. It's Ether 400 ability points. It's not even this. I mean, this is Turbo Ethers, and just look how expensive this stuff is. It's going to take forever, so an obvious candidate for that. Okay then, so what we're going to go ahead and do is, not you, please give me a ride to the Travel Agency, please. So, as mentioned in the message of Classico, once you have found the, once it's been discovered, the entrance to the Fiend Colony can be found in the old road, basically. Let's go get a Chocobo now. Cheers. Go on, little dude. I say little, you're huge. And you are, man. So, don't need to go Chocobo for this, just a little bit quicker. So, if you guys remember where the hover crashes as part of the Mian High Road mystery side quest, kind of in the middle of the game, the entrance is down there. Yeah, you see that? You see there's some kind of weird distortion stuff going down there? This is why that save speed has been down there the whole time in preparation for this dungeon. Also, by the way, as we're going across it, if you haven't yet got hold of it yet, one of the key items for Payne's special dress fee is here. Once you get Chocobos activated on the high road, should be a feather here. If you haven't done this, you stand here for a little while. It will tell you if you want to launch off, basically. Say yes. You get an item over on a ledge, and then leave this area, come back, and then do the same thing again. And on the ledge below is where you get hold of the second, the key item there. So make sure to grab that. Okay then, so with that being done and dusted, let's go ahead and dismount here. We'll be needing you for this. Feel free to save your game if you so need it. This must be the portal the Chocobo found. Let's head inside. You didn't think you were going to get a map in here either, did you? Are you kidding me? This is Final Fantasy. This game hates you. Welcome to the Fiend Colony. Now, you might be wondering, what the hell's going on here? It doesn't go anywhere. Well, you'll see. There's an S-bomb in here. The Fiend Colony is a set of tunnels which are blocked by thick walls. You need to use explosives to blast your way through the majority of these and get into the interior of the actual colony. So if we come over here for this little tutorial, go all the blast through. First you press the X button to access your explosives. Yeah, keep blasting the wall crumble. Some walls are harder than others, and there's 3 different kinds of explosives. So press the X button here. You'll be using a mix of S-bombs, M-bombs, and L-bombs. This is partially why I've been buying a lot of these over at the Calmland. You can buy these with credits once you've bought the garment grids. Any left over, and it's a good place to dump your cash. L-bombs are also just useful in general. So if we press the X button, we go for the small bomb here. Let's just use the bomb. We open a small wall in the hole. But that wasn't enough, so we need to set some more here. Okay, so let's go for... Let's try 2 this time. Total of 3. Just a little more and the wall will crumble. Okay, pretty close. Set a couple more down. Hey, alright. And it succeeded. We blast the wall, a new pathway will open up. Get an M-bomb for our troubles. Another wall. You know the drill. Now, what we're going to do instead of using the S-bombs is we're going to go and use an M-bomb. Not all of them, just one. I didn't quite get the job done. Made a huge gash in the wall. Okay. Let's take these wall guys. Let's use 3 more S-bombs. Just be plenty. There we go. Good stuff. All right, nice. You can try using explosives on walls that won't crumble or on things beside walls, but who knows what will happen. If you leave the colony, all walls get restored. Yeah. It's a thing. So, that's the task we've got at hand here. We need to blow our way through the various walls to get to what it is we need at the far end. There are a whole host of cool items hidden around here as well, if you're willing to go exploring. Now, there are there's different walls that will have different values of health, effectively. And if my memory serves me correctly as well... So the first thing you might be wondering is, how exactly do you know what is a wall that you can blow up and what's a wall you can't? Well, there was a kind of a slightly clue, actually, and that is from Unit exactly. If we go to this wall up here, for example, we kind of just stand around, what's happening here, but if we go to this thing here, you'll notice that there's a draft blowing, and you see how it's blowing on Unit's sash here? That indicates to you that this is a wall that you can actually go ahead and take on here. You can try throwing... Well. The bombs elsewhere. Guys, I'm a bit busy. And that's how you find that out. Now, next we need to talk about the enemies that are around here. Now, they're not too dangerous. See, we've got like these hug bugs here, for example. I'm actually going to go... Oh, I don't have the thief dress here. I need to get that on. I could do with having that on, actually. The enemies here shouldn't be too difficult for us to deal with here. It's not the hardest dungeon, though, and they usually come here pretty late in the game anyways. Majority of the enemies here will drop a variety of bombs for you. So if you start running out because you're not probably don't have enough bombs to get through the entire way, as long as you get through these general fights, you'll be able to get bombs off of drops. I think you can steal some as well. So I can press like the X bomb. I can use like a small bomb here, for example, where there isn't anything. And you'll find that absolutely nothing happens, basically. It's just a waste of time. So be careful of that. We head down this right side, by the way, so we also show you.
I'm gonna whack you good.
Get involved in more of these bugs here. Yeah, I believe the thief can steal some of this as well, which is definitely of use. And can find some stuff for you. Yeah, high potion, please. You can also bribe these enemies with the Lady Luck dress sphere, and they'll drop a load of bombs for you as well. That can also be done. They'll give you like both their drops, which you can get a ton of bombs that way as well. So we come over here. There's something going on here. Okay, well let's try giving us give us a bomb. That's not wind. That's fiend breath. Yep. There's traps, because of course there's traps. We will get ambushed by some nasty enemies here. This is the Epitaph. I'll show this off quickly here. You can fight this in the Fiend Arena, but if you haven't watched any of these videos, you won't know what this is. So I will quickly show this off for you guys. But there's a few of these trap walls around, unfortunately. 17,500 health, weak to water, weak to holy, immune to everything else here. Dangerous claws that can inflict poison. Be careful around here. Okay, give me... Do I have anything to deal with you specifically? Not really, I don't think so. Go for an Excalibur sword and give me a couple of more gems. Now, you will need to be careful down here is that there is... I don't believe there are any save spheres dotted around this place. So, and of course, if you do leave, this dungeon completely resets. So you must be careful of this. Curse! Good for you, I got a ribbon on you, isn't it? Yeah. chunky enemies. If you don't have static protection, they can be pretty bad as well, but they're not too bad. But yeah, there are some of those, unfortunately. It's a trap, and there's nothing behind there, so have fun with that. Okay, so the first thing we're going to do is we're going to take the north route from that intersection. There's a couple of walls here. These are all fairly weak, so 5 S-bombs, I believe, is enough to get through these. And there's a second one up here, so we need to do the same again. That was 6. I misclicked. Never mind. And, well, we got a chest. Hold of a Mega Phoenix. Not bad. Not bad. I don't think there's anything else beyond here, sadly. But yeah, so make sure to be fighting all these bugs, because you need. They've got a creeper here. Yeah, they're not particularly dangerous, so you shouldn't be in too bad a shape. We've also got Yuna on Black Mage here, largely for MP absorption, which can be useful. I forget if these guys are weak to anything in particular. They might be. Use a lot of thunder magic. I wonder if they're weak to water by any chance.
There's enough pain to go around.
Maybe. We can try in a moment. They might be. They might, I don't know why bugs would be weak to water. That doesn't make a lot of sense. But yeah, nothing up here as you can see, so that is unfortunately not a direction that's going to be of great use to you. But hey, Mega Phoenix and Mega Phoenix. Okay, so next up, let's go down this left side instead. This one. This is where we actually need to go, so let's use an M-bomb here. 1 M-bomb is not enough to clear these, unfortunately. But I think an M-bomb and an S-bomb, I think, is enough. No. Okay, so I think there is, effectively, think of it as like the S-bomb does 1 damage and the M-bomb does 3 damage, and these early walls all have 5 health. Or maybe my mathematics is terrible. Maybe it's a 2 damage one. I'm trying to work out the exact way the maths works here. I don't have any S-bombs. It's going to make this good.
Hi there.
Okay, so let's go through there. This left wall is a dud. Okay, so just for the moment, I'm going to go ahead and put on the charm bangle just to help us get around here a little bit. So let's go and find some more walls that we can be blown through. They are quite, you know, fairly well hidden, actually, into the map here, and a little tricky to find. So, you know, that is a bit awkward. So, we're just going to use... Let's try some. So, I think 2 M-bombs... and then 1 S-bomb. Yeah, that seems to be it. So, these opening walls have 5 health. I assume the L-bombs probably do, like, either 3 or... Is it, like, 5 maybe? I don't know. Anyways, down here is a chest. This one has a black tome in it. Very nice. Lets you use black magic. That's pretty rare stuff to find, so very useful. Another wall over here. So same again. I'm going to try and be kind of fairly frugal in my item use here. Because I don't have the most bombs in the world. But you'll get into plenty enough fights, and they'll drop plenty of bombs for you, so it's not too bad. Alright, so we're going to head up to here, and now we have a lot of stuff going on here. You will see, we got, let's deal with this first. There is prizes. Oh, it's empty. It's empty. It's empty. It's empty. It's empty. Great. 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 Okay, next up we can head down here. This doesn't go anywhere. But this way does go somewhere. Now, this is actually a tougher wall for us to get through. However, there's nothing on the other side. It's another one of those epitaphs, so we're not actually going to bother with that. We're just going to straight ignore that. You better believe I got ready for this fight. Okay, let's head on here next. Let's take this right side. This is definitely what we can blow up here. So, same again with M-bombs. And an S-bomb. Normal wall. There are a couple of very tough walls around here that will take a lot of hitting, but that won't be for a little bit later on. And this takes us to treasure. Fiends! Yeah, there's even trapped treasure chests. Because of course there's trapped treasure chests. That's an oversold hub bug. That's good. Got some hexapods here as well. Okay, alright, we got ourselves a bit of a fight here. Right, you heal, you darkness. Darkness with pain is proving fairly effective around here. Put it mildly. Give me a high potion on pain. Pay for the darkness. Wow, you lived. I missed.
Oops, forgot to mention I had this.
Now, I had a little look at their statistics. I don't think these guys are weak to anything, but they do absorb the element that they use as an attack here. So that is going to absorb thunder. We can use anything else. Water doesn't like do anything else specifically.
Oh yeah.
There we go. 4 M-bombs and an 4 M-bombs and an L-bomb. Not bad, but yeah. Sadly, there are traps about, and probably shouldn't be a surprise. Okay, next up, we're going to continue our way down here. There's a wall we can blow up here. There's a standard wall. We're out of S-bombs, so we'll just use some M-bombs here. So we can take that one out. And we are looking for over here, I believe. Here we are. Okay, now this one, let's use some M-bombs here. And you'll notice that didn't get the job done. It's still standing. This is one of the stronger ones here. This one's got effectively 10 points of health, so this needs 5 M-bombs to cut through this. There's only a few of those around, but yeah, very tough. But well worth it, though. We'll get in hold of here. An elixir. Very, very damn nice. So make our way back here. However, there is another tunnel to be found. Do you see it? You probably don't. There is some fake walls on the left side here. These are standard walls, so we can use these M-bombs. Does an L-bomb get the job done? No. Okay, I think L-bombs do 3 damage. L1 and L... Okay, so that does get the job done. Okay, that's good to know. So there's an area down here. Yeah, there's 2 entrances to this. There's another fake wall here, but we don't need to mess around with that. What we do want, though, is over here somewhere. Somewhere. No, it's here again. Can't hide it. Is it here? There it is. Yeah, there's a wall here. I'm guessing it's not showing it because I didn't take out the other wall at the bottom. If I took out both, I'd get the draft correctly. I'm guessing that's what's going on. But I was pretty sure there was a wall there. This one gives you access to a white tome. This is for white magic. We've got this for unit as well. Pretty good stuff. Okay, that's pretty much everything to do down this side. So it is now off to carry on here. So next route we've got to go through is past all these chests here. We've got ourselves a couple of standard walls. Here's wall number 2. Lovely stuff. Okay, so that gets us through the first main area of the dungeon. And that takes us to here. Now here, there are all sorts of offshoot areas that we're going to need to start going exploring. Some of them are traps, sadly, because of course they're traps. But we're going to have to start going exploring some of these. Also, I'm out of L-bombs. That's not a good thing. I'm out of M-bombs. I've got nothing but L-bombs. So I'm going to have to go and do a quick bit of fighting here. What I'm actually going to go ahead and do is let's go ahead and get Riku onto the Lady Luck dress sphere. Now, she doesn't have access to bribe immediately, but that can be addressed very quickly, and we're going to actually start bribing. I've got all this money lying around. I should probably start doing so. Give me a moment. Alright then, so we have learnt the bribe ability for Riku. which didn't take too long, mercifully. Again, having triple AP makes life really, really darn easy, no doubt about it. Okay then, so let's go get ourselves into a fight here, and I'll show off how the bribery mechanic works in this game. It's actually pretty straightforward. It's just knowing a little bit does definitely help. Ambushed! Oh, damn it. Oh, that's actually oversold. Actually, you know what? That's actually really convenient, but also a little bit awkward. Right, I need to get some protections up here to demonstrate what I'm doing here. Okay, so let me do that. Give me a lunar curtain, please. Some protection up. Okay, so, Riku, we have access to bribe. We can offer gil to persuade an enemy to leave the battle. You're then asked, how much do you want to spend? And then you'll be asked on who you want to spend it on. Now, the question you've got is going to be, how much do I need to actually spend? How on earth am I meant to work it out? Well, fortunately, in this game, bribery is actually fairly straightforward to work out. We're going to need Yuna's help, however, for this. While this is going on, let me just get some healing going on here. Hold on. Well, that's bad.
My gun cries out for you.
I have made horrible mistakes. So, the way that you work out what you need to bribe something with is actually by scanning it. What you do is you need to find an enemy, like this one, the vermin. So this is, and I'm going to be really nice to you guys and get the calculator up here. What you need to do is find out what its maximum HP is, in this case, 2350. And you're going to times that by 6.25. And that is how much gil you need to give. I think you have to round up. So if we spend 14,000 and change on this hub bug, it will be bribed and it will leave the battle. It will also give us access to its bribe loot chart, which is very different to its normal loot chart. And in the case of these things, are insane. So I'm just going to go ahead and... I need to use another Mega Potion. Riku's about to cost us a ton of health here. I didn't mean to do this, as I dudded myself. In fact, Riku's dead. Pain's dead. Wow, that's, this has gone poorly, hasn't it? That's what I get for trying to be clever. So, bribe. So, we need to spend, what was it? So, 1, 4, 6, 8, 6, 8, 7 on Hugbug A. While you're doing this, can you give me, can you just go no fear, please? It's not normally this complicated. I probably should be trying to kill two of them.
Cash on delivery.
But whatever. So we go to bribe it. It should accept. And it gives you 13 M-bombs. As opposed to the 1 or 2 it drops. Enemies don't normally give you this many items, but down here, they definitely do. We're trying to confuse them here briefly. Okay, so let's scan the hexapod next. And you just go clean save, please. Okay, hexapod, what are you rocking with here? 2805, okay. 2805 times 6.25. 9116 and change. Oh god. Okay, so little shy of that. Okay, that's fine. You just keep healing. I'm trying to get Rika to confuse them. Oh, it confused that dude. Okay. So 9117 on the hexapod. But that's basically what we want to do. If you want to just spend here and just bribe a couple of enemies, it will make your life a lot easier down here. You get a ton of bombs because you've got a lot of walls to take out down here. I can't count, can I? My maths is hideous. Let's try that again. I don't know if the previous bribe counts towards this. I legit have no clue. Maybe it does, maybe it doesn't. 25 L-bombs. Pretty wild, huh? Now,
So
with
it's
the
yours.
oversold fiends, you need to make sure to double check them because, of course, they get more health in this. So now he's at 9,400. So this is going to be pretty expensive, this, isn't it? 58,000 gil is going to be needed here. Well, let's go do it. 60, 58, 750. But the oversold dudes also do give you more stuff than they normally would do, so that's pretty neat.
Here you go. Cash on delivery.
$48 M-bombs. Now, yes, that was 50 grand. Nearly 60. Think how much it would have cost paying in tickets at the Calmlands. Wild, wild, wild stuff. We're pretty set. We're pretty set. Now, there is also one other way to actually bribe enemies in this game. If you get access to Riku's fourth item slots, it is the Lady Luck reels, I believe it's called. If you get all 7s on that set of reels, Riku gets to bribe all enemies in that combat for free. You get all of their items that they would give you from bribing. You would get all of their loot drops. You get all the experience and AP from it as well. You basically just insta-win the fight. Pretty damn good. Pretty damn good. Okay, I think we are... actually, no, let's keep you on that for now. I think we are probably not needed to do any more fighting here. That should more or less do the job. Okay, so let's go start hitting some walls here, shall we? We'll start off on this left side. Where's the entrance? Entrance is here. Okay, so let's start going here until we find... Suspicious. Here we are. Okay, so this is a standard wall, so 3 M-bombs would be the trick. Okay, we got a chest down here. Fiends! Yeah, I knew this. I just wanted to get into one more fight so that I could go ahead and get hold of some more bombs, basically, just to make life easy. Okay, so make our way up this left side again. Here we are. So this one, I believe... Now, there's 2 walls back-to-back here. The first one we want to ignore. It's a tough wall, and it leads to an epitaph, which is of no good to us. We want to skip that and go beyond that. This one is a bit tricky because they are next to each other. Well, them bombs and an S-bomb. I could just chuck 3 M-bombs at it, I guess. That might be a bit quicker. Here we go. Treasure? Could it be fiends? No, this one is real. There's a mega phoenix for you there. Very nice. Heading up a bit further here. We've got another one. This one's a bit of a tough wall. This is a medium wall here, so we're going to need 5 M-bombs to cut through the 10 health it has. And there's an elixir in there. Not too shabby. And then we're going to go through the right side. Nothing else on the left here, so we're going to go right side. There's a wall here. This leads to another epitaph, so we're going to ignore that. There should be down here. So there's another wall here. We'll talk about this one in a moment. You want to skip that and head down the right side a bit further. There is one more wall hiding down here somewhere. There we are. This one is a medium wall. 5 bombs. Doesn't go anywhere. Well, have no fear. There is surely a trick to this. I believe there is a wall here. Standard wall, 5 S-bombs. There we go. Bit naughty that it doesn't tell you where that one is, but there you go. And there's an elixir there. Sometimes you just gotta have those S-bombs, and if you don't know, you just gotta kind of sprinkle around occasionally and just guess. But most of the walls should give you an indication that there's something there. Alright then. Let's go and get this one taken down. So this wall, we'll go for the 5 M-bombs. Okay. And we got another wall here. Can see it drafting along there. Okay. Well, let's keep going. That didn't work. This is one of the 2 really tough walls. These require a lot of strength. These are rocking like nearly 30 health or something. So what you're meant to do is chuck, I think it's 9 L-bombs at them. I'm gonna go for 4 because we've already chucked a load of M-bombs at it. That's still not enough. Man, this is a tough wall. Yeah, there's a couple of these really beefy walls here. There we go. Finally, it is destroyed. Good. Okay. Alright, so this takes us to the 3rd area of what we're going on here. So, I believe there is a wall hiding to the right here somewhere. It's here. Let me just throw an S-bomb to find it. You've made the locals mad. Uh-oh. That's what I get for missing. I believe sometimes you miss, you do get into some trouble. So that is not ideal. Not ideal. But I guess it gives me the chance to do some more bribing. How much is needed for these middle guys? I don't remember. I just have 20 grand. I don't remember the answer, so and I can't mess it up. Beautiful stuff. Should be noted that I'm pretty sure bribery works on basically every enemy in the game if you're willing to spend enough money. That includes bosses, that includes super bosses that you can find, like, say, down in Via Infinitum. Some of them, you might be looking like 7 figures worth of money you're going to have to spend at them, but it definitely can be done. And I think almost every enemy in the game can be bribed in some form or another, which is completely mad that you can do that, but is definitely a thing. I know it's close to the entrance. It might be here, actually. There's a trick down the left there. Here we are. It's here. Okay, I think it's just a normal wall. Yeah, some of them you just got to go hunting for. They are around. There we go. Sword Tome. That's what Payne's using currently. Pretty useful. Okay, so that takes us to this intersection. There is a lot of different routes for us to take over here. I'm going to start off by going leftwards all the way. And let's go over here. I'm not really getting any draft help anymore. Well, that's unfortunate. I'm sure this is a wall, though. It is indeed. I think this is a standard wall. But yeah, it's a curious kind of mini-game, this, effectively, in hunting. It's a different way to do a dungeon, but it's not too bad. Toe Weaver there. Very nice. Okay, let's check the next one. Yeah, definitely a draft there. Fiend Breath. Yeah, that one is indeed a fake. So is the next one as well. Nothing down here. Be sure to ignore that. We want to go all the way down this 4th one here. There's definitely a draft. So this one, same as before. Standard wall. So a couple of mediums. And an S-bomb should do the trick. Okay then, it's taking us towards this. We're back towards the back end now. Not much left to go. Now we're starting to get to some of these little crevice areas. So let's go look around at these. Got one down the far side. This one. This is a fake wall. It's an epitaph. Don't do it. Think of the children. Don't do that one. I'm gonna head down the left instead. Now there is a wall over here. Game might not tell you there's a wall, but take my word for it. There's a wall here. It's a normal wall. This can't be asked to use those bombs here. In here, we got an arcane tome. That's for the Dark Knight Sphere. So loads of tomes around here. Very nice. Jump across here. And then we are going to have one wall here. This is a standard wall. And I'm just going to very quickly change Riku for no reason whatsoever over to that dress sphere. And Riku for no reason whatsoever onto that dress sphere. Saw nothing. One more wall here. It's a big one. And inside. See anything? Sounds bad. For boss time. Against the King Vermin. Fun fight this. I'll scan it.
So what's your weakness?
For the King Vermin, as it's shown here. 40,000 health, pretty decent. Absorbs fire. Leader of the Mean High Road Fiend Colony. It uses its workers to expand the tunnels of the colony. Its fire attacks are a dead giveaway that it's in charge, fool. This is a reference to Final Fantasy VII when Barrett Wallace calls Shinra King of the Vermin, being Shinra. It's a nice touch. Anyways, let's get ourselves to work here. So, give me one of those, please. So, get you on Black Mage, I suppose. It's not too dangerous, this fight, I don't think. Simply because you're coming here at this point and you're going to be fairly decently leveled. It does have a lot of status debilitating attacks, however, so you want to make sure that you come here with a lot of protection. Also, if you've got fire protection as well, that's going to be pretty useful for you here. But all in all, I don't think this is too challenging a boss fight, all things being honest. We should be in fairly good shape here.
Not knowing is the fun part.
That's a depressing level of damage, Riku. I'm not gonna lie, that is most disappointing. But yeah, it'll use a lot of magic hits at you here, but you know, we're in good shape. Well, we got all these bombs, might as well start using them, right? So with the mixes after the bombs, some decent stuff actually. Yuna uses black magic so fast in this just it's pretty sweet. Potato masher, that which is okay, but we use a couple of L bombs. I think we get the good stuff. Ooh, that actually hurt a lot. That was actually pretty damaging. Pain, I need a favor from you. Cluster bombs. Those do a lot of damage. Oh boy. This is what I get for taking this battle too light. I didn't realize how hard that fire magic could actually do. He's not buffed himself and I wasn't paying attention, has he? Now, he doesn't use a lot of physical attacks either. He uses a lot of magic, so we are going to have to...
There's enough pain to go around.
That hit a lot harder than I thought it would. This fight's not going well, is it? This fight is not going well. And you know what I was saying? Be easy. Nothing to worry about. It's all in hand, and it is going pitifully poorly. Jesus. I guess what I should be doing is putting up Shell and Protect, especially, just to avoid it. I'm being lazy. I know. That was...
Not knowing is the fun part.
That was not much damage, Yuna. What was that about? That was
No
really
pain, no
depressing.
gain. Cool off. There's enough
Yuna's,
pain to go around.
Yuna's really not hitting very hard this magic, are you? It's
Here
very
comes my
disappointing.
trump card.
Oh, well, that's about. She heals really well. There is a degree of this game with regards to leveling. So when you do get extra levels, depending on what dress sphere you are when you level, actually slightly benefits your abilities. And Yuna has not been on magic stuff for that much. But still, that was quite disappointing. Oh well. Anyways, 5,000 experience, some money, some power gloves. But specifically, we're here for the Font of Power Garment Grid. And that's the puzzle. That is everything done here. You can, if you want, you can go back in. If you want to go and fight for some more bombs and stuff, or you think you missed some things, you can definitely go back in. But that is job done and dusted. Font of Power Garment Grid, by the way. Oh, yeah. Half MP cost innately, and if you take all 3 trips, must be magic, 1 MP magic cost. Cheers, Dad. Very, very good there. I think higher power is possibly more useful later on, but still pretty darn strong. Super stuff. Alright then. Well, that is this dungeon thoroughly done and dusted and taken care of here. It was a bit ugly, I agree. Alright, good stuff then, everyone. So that is that all done and dusted. That is all the optional stuff regarding the Chocobo Ranch also completely dealt with. We've gone through all the mini dungeons. We've got access to the central expanse. I will need to go there and do a bit of off-screen work quickly at some point, just to go ahead and try and find that desert key. Could take a few attempts, but we'll gradually get there. But for the time being, we are done. So not much less for us to actually cover in regards to optional stuff. Like, I will be tripping back to the Fiend Arena with Shinra soon, but our party's not quite ready for what lies ahead for that yet. So our next trip is going to be off to Josie Temple, which even though we're level 60 on, which is, at this point, this party could definitely take on the end of the game. This is still 3 stars, this is still 5, and this is still 5. Yeah. Pretty crazy, right? Finally, we'll be paying the Machine Faction visit next video, folks. Thanks for watching. I'll see you soon.